Okay, this section is 4.7, and that's just solving rational expressions. And I think I'm going to do a couple examples here in the first tutorial and maybe do a longer third example in the next section or next tutorial. Now with rational expressions, when you're solving them, it's where you want to eliminate multiplying things but like fractions and things like that. If you remember back from solving in algebra in grade 9, you would always try to eliminate fractions by multiplying by a lowest common multiple. It's sort of similar to what happens in here. In this case, the denominator here is m plus 1. In this case, the denominator here is just 1. So what we have to do is multiply everything to eliminate this m plus 1. We have to multiply everything in this expression by m plus 1, which is the lowest common multiple there. So multiply by m plus 1. So I'm going to multiply by m plus 1 here, and I'm going to multiply by m plus 1 here. So that would cancel these out. And that would leave me with 2m minus 3 is going to equal negative 3m minus 3. Okay? Now if I were to work that out from here, I'm going to simply use basic algebra skills that we had in the past. So subtract, so I guess add 3 there, add 3 here. So this would be 2m equals negative 3m, and then this would be 0. So add 3m over here. So 5m is equal to 0. So m is equal to 0 if we divide by 5. So let's do a quick check. So 2 times 0 minus 3 is equal to 0 plus 1, and that's supposed to equal negative 3. So negative 3 over 1 is equal to negative 3, checks out. Okay, I'm going to slide up my field of view for a more complex example now. Okay, so what we have to do first when we're solving is finding out factors in each case. So there are some that can be factored here. So this is x over x minus 2 equals. Take out a common factor here of x. So this would be x plus 3. Take out a common factor this, I guess, is a difference of squares, so it's x plus 2 and x minus 2. Subtracting 3 times x plus 2. So the lowest common multiple, that's the multiple of everything there once. Well, that one already has an x minus 2. That one already has x plus 2, x minus 2. And so our lowest common multiple is going to be both of them together. So our lowest common multiple here, in this case, is x plus 2 times x minus 2. And we have to multiply that right through. So just go x plus 2 times x. Actually, I'm going to write this out bigger so that we can see it better. X plus 2 times x minus 2 equals, and still we have x plus 2 times x minus 2. Okay, and finally subtracting 3 times x plus 2 times x minus 2 over x plus 2. So once we get to that step, we can do simple cancellations here where possible in each of these terms. This can cancel out. Both of those cancel. And this one cancels. So then we can work it out from there. So this becomes x times x plus 2 over 1 equals x times x plus 3 over 1. And that's going to subtract there 3 times x minus 2 over 1. So now we can just simplify from here. This is x squared plus 2x equals x squared plus 3x minus 3x plus 6. So do some simplifying here. X squared plus 2x equals x squared plus 6. So we can subtract x squared from both sides. To get 2x is equal to 6. So x is equal to 3 in this case. So we should check this. Just make sure my field of view is still okay there. We should check this to see if our answer is correct. In this case, checking for 3. Because there are some restrictions here that you have to be careful. X cannot equal 2 or negative 2. We got x equals 3, so it doesn't... sometimes you'll find that your answer ends up being a restriction, and if that's the case, then you have no solution. In this case, we didn't end up getting an answer that was one of our restrictions, plus or minus 2. So what we're going to do then is check it. So I'm just going to plug it in. 3 over 3 minus 2 is equal to 3 squared plus 3 times 3 over 3 squared minus 4 minus 3 over 3 plus 2 is how it works out for us. So 3 over 1 is equal to 9 plus 9 is 18 over 9 minus 4 is 9 minus 4 is 5. Subtract 3 over 5. So this is 3 and this is 15 over 5. So 3 equals 3. So in our case, that one should check out. So our solution of x equaling 3 is a good solution. In the next tutorial, I'll do a third example of solving.